Hey boo! So today is day 5 of our self-love challenge where we are showing ourselves a little more love and strengthening the relationship that we have with ourselves all throughout the month of December and hopefully far beyond that. Because life is far too short to spend it feeling or thinking negative things about yourself or your body. We are not going to be here on this earth in these bodies forever. And time passes by so quickly. I don't know about you, but I'm still in disbelief that it's actually December and that it's almost a new year. So clearly, we don't have time to waste. And with that said, this is, of course, a very busy time of year. So no big deal if you have to miss a day of the challenge or if you're not able to complete an assignment the exact day that you hear about it. Just make sure that you plan to get it done. Go ahead and pencil it in on your calendar. This is in the self-love challenge guide, by the way. Download it if you haven't already so that you can schedule those assignments that you missed. And make sure that you still get it done and checked off the list. Because you know if you wait too long, you're going to forget about it, right? You know that, right? You know that. And as usual, we got my clone coming through with your assignment for the day. So let's get to it. This tip today wasn't gonna be for day 5, but I just had to have this talk with myself. So I figured you might need to hear this too. For day 5, the way that you are gonna show yourself some more love is that you are gonna make that appointment, boo. You're gonna schedule that appointment. And this is mainly for those of us who have something weird going on with our body or with our health that we feel like we should probably see a doctor or a professional about, but we're putting it off for some reason. Maybe we're worried about what the diagnosis might be. Maybe we're worried about how a therapist might view us if we told them about some of our deepest, darkest thoughts that we have going through our head. Maybe we're concerned that we'll be fat shamed if we go see a doctor. We go there because we broke our finger and they're like, have you thought about losing weight? Whatever your reason for putting it off may be, I'm gonna need you to forget that and make the appointment anyway. We only get one body for this life that we're living. So if you know that there's a way that your life could possibly improve if you were to see a doctor or a specialist or someone, then I'm gonna need you to make that appointment. I'm gonna need you to just go ahead and make it. Obviously, your health and your body and what you do with it or don't do with it is your decision. It belongs to you. And of course, a doctor might not even have all the answers you need. But for the sake of taking care of yourself and loving on yourself, you gotta admit that it's at least worth a shot. Make the call, schedule the appointment. I personally just sat here and started making a list of a few different things, a few different potential diagnoses that have been floating around in my head for too long. Things that when I read the description, I'm not trying to diagnose myself with WebMD or whatever, but some of the things it's like, yep, that's me. I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what I'm going through or what I'm dealing with. Have I asked the doctor about it? Nope. No. Why not? Part of it is that I'd almost rather not know because once you have the knowledge, you can't unring that bell. Once you know, and then you have a responsibility to do something or address it and in some ways I feel like I'm running from that. I'm trying to push it back we'll talk to a doctor one day. But for right now, we don't got time. We don't got time for that. But as hard as it is to face this stuff, it is better to know, It is better to know. And I know that some of us have struggles and challenges when it comes to being able to afford care or access care or see a doctor without getting a $40,000 bill in the mail, which totally happened to my mom when she got sick recently. As great as this country is, the healthcare system leaves a lot to be desired, but that's a conversation for another day. Just saying that I get that there are struggles and that there are barriers and issues and things like that. But do what you can. Do what you can to take care of yourself in the way that you see fit. And if you're like me, then you probably already know what you should do, but you've been dragging your feet. So get on it. And especially if you have access to insurance and doctors and fancy things like that. Because in this day and age, that's around here, at least in this country, it's fancy. You know what I mean? If you have access to that, if they are taking out your health insurance premiums before you even get your check, you better use it. You better stop playing and use it, okay? Because that really is a privilege. So you better not be letting that go to waste. I'm just saying, you bet not. You bet not. So that's day 5 of our challenge. Of course, you can do this whenever it is that suits you. Maybe your doctor's office ain't open today or something like that. I get it. But make sure you do it. Like, don't put this off. Don't feel like, oh, I'll do it another time. That's how we got here in the first place, okay? Make sure you get it done. Make that appointment. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your body. Take care of your vessel. You know, this is what you got for this ride called life. So take care of yourself in whatever way you see fit. And if there's that appointment that you've been hesitating to make, it's time to make it, boo. Now go out there and love on yourself. And I will see you tomorrow for day 6.